everybody, and welcome to episode 136 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, June 5th, 2013. Ricky, it's nice to be back in familiar territory.
Finally, and it's nice to be on this show.
I know, right?
Terrible 2 weeks. Terrible.
A lot of people thought we'd ban you for gratuitous butt crack.
What? That was one time. And one and a half.
Pretty much every time.
Whoa, dude.
So we did our live stream Q&A last night.
Thank you all for joining.
And if you notice, I've got a little cut over my eyebrow here.
I punched him.
It's because of that fixed Rock'em Sock'em Robots game Ricky had me participate in. It was a lot of fun yesterday. We had a lot of participation. Almost 700 comments over the course of the hour and 45 minutes. Which is nuts. It was our first official time doing it, so thank you for bearing with us while we muddled through everything and sticking with us through all the awkward pauses and random phone calls and
that resolution.
We did it in a really low resolution because the upload rate here on our internet at the store isn't that great, and we didn't want to lose the feed, which we did end up losing at one point when we promised that long-awaited store tour.
Yeah. That wasn't planned, actually.
That wasn't planned. It appears that we just never will get that store tour on video. It seems to be cursed. Anyways, Ricky, June is a busy month, and as will be evidenced by the awesomeness that we're about to unbox, and all of the crazy stuff that's going to be happening here at Stadium Comics and in the world of comics and pop culture over the next few weeks. So let's get it started, Ricky. Open up some boxes.
Hope I remember how to do this.
Yeah. While Ricky's putting the comic books out on the shelves, I want to remind everybody about the Niagara Falls Comic-Con this weekend, Saturday, June 8th, Sunday, June 9th, in Niagara Falls, Canada. Myself, Ricky, and Rob are all going down to Niagara Falls to sell some comics over the weekend. So if you are going to the con, make sure you stop by our table and say hi. Be warned, though, that if you do stop by our table, Ricky will probably try to force you into buying a copy of Black Hole Hunters Club.
Yeah, I am bringing a gun. I'm joking.
Whoa, dude. I just got... So please stop by our table and say hi if you're coming by. It should be a great show, and we're really looking forward to it. All right, we've got some Adventure Time pint glasses to start us off. First up, we have this one with a whole bunch of the characters on it, and this Jake and Finn bro hug. Here's an Adventure Time BFFs glass. We've also got a new 4-pack Adventure Time pint glass set. New DC Comics collectible figures. There's Harley Quinn and Bane. Got a bunch of new pop vinyls from Funko in today. This is from Halo 4. It is Spartan Warrior Red. And we got restocked on the Joker and Superman, but the interesting thing about our restock of Superman is this. One of the ones that they sent us was this extremely rare limited chase figure, which has been going for like a lot of money online, surprisingly. The difference with this figure is he's got the metallic finish on the paint job there. So very cool and surprising to get that in our shipment. From The Walking Dead, we have Michonne and her pets. This is a 3-pack. A Captain America piggy bank. Got this awesome Batmobile from Batman issue 575. And here is the Batmobile from Batman the Animated Series. Oh, that's so awesome. Arkham City Joker statue. Here's a really cool Tiny Titan shirt by Art Baltazar and Franco. This is really cool for those people who are collecting the Batman chess set and planning on collecting the upcoming Justice League chess set. Basically, you get the last figure in the Batman set, which is the Question, and you get the first piece of the Justice League chess set, which is Superman, for free. And this is pretty awesome for Heroclix fans. It is a Man of Steel marquee figure. We've also got this Man of Steel 6-figure starter set. And if you're just looking for a quick way to get into Man of Steel Heroclix, we've got this 2-figure minigame set, which has everything you need to do a one-on-one battle with someone. And the Man of Steel Heroclix gravity feed. So, let's open one of these up. I was really hoping for a Superman or Zod or something, but we've got Jax Ur. Speaking of the Man of Steel movie and Superman, there's a couple events that we need to inform you about. First is Wednesday, June 12th here at Stadium Comics and at comic shops all over North America. Many of them will be participating, but not many of them will be doing an event as cool as ours. What are you doing?
I don't know.
What is that?
No idea.
Superman Unchained #1 by Scott Snyder and Jim Lee's coming out that day, which is going to be a huge, huge book. We've got free copies of All-Star Superman #1 by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely that we'll be giving away. A very limited amount of Man of Steel mini posters that Warner Brothers has provided us with. And our good friend Adam Gorham will be here sketching Man of Steel and Superman drawings all day. Plus, he'll be signing copies of his newly released, well, as of Wednesday, June 12th, Stadium Comics exclusive variant for Bubblegun #1, which looks amazing. To see all the details on that book and our other exclusives, make sure you check out stadiumcomics.com/exclusives, and we hope to see you all on Man of Steel Day. Moving on to the collected editions, we have Transformers, the Movie Collection, Volume 1, Wolverine Season 1 from Marvel in hardcover, an updated retelling of Wolverine's origin story, Batman and Robin Volume 1 in softcover, and Volume 2 is new on shelves today in hardcover. Who's looking forward to Pacific Rim? I know I am. Guillermo del Toro's directing it. It's probably going to be fantastic. And if you're interested at all in the movie, you're going to want to pick this up. It's basically the prelude to the movie that's coming out. Harbinger Volume 2 from Valiant. Harley Quinn Night and Day is the sequel to the earlier graphic novel, well, about 5 years earlier it seems, Preludes and Knock Knock Jokes, which was part of a Harley Quinn series that they did way back before the relaunch. And for some reason, Volume 2 just never got to see the light of day until today with Night and Day. Spike, A Dark Place, collected here in softcover. Walking Dead Road to Woodbury, the second of the Walking Dead novel series, is out today in softcover. And also brand new on shelves today is The Walking Dead Volume 18. I know a ton of people have been waiting for this book. This takes you all the way up to issue 108 of Walking Dead. I believe they're on issue 110 right now, so it pretty much gets you caught up. And in this one, you're going to learn all about Negan. You're going to learn about Ezekiel. Lots of cool stuff happening in this book. Moving on to the smaller press books, first up we have The Fairest, and this is issue number 16. Spawn, issue number 232. Uber, issue 2, has 2 covers. Here is the Blitzkrieg cover edition variant for Uber, and here is the Uber propaganda cover. In case you missed it the first time around, here is a second printing of Jupiter's Legacy #1. J. Michael Straczynski and Ben Templesmith's 10 Grand issue number 1 gets a second printing, and issue 2 gets released today with 2 covers. Bedlam issue number 7. Hero Bear and the Kid Special issue number 1. Shrugged issue 3 from Aspen Comics has 2 covers, as does Kara's Magic issue number 2. Here is the Aspen Splash 2013 Swimsuit Spectacular. That's a mouthful. Cover by Michael Turner, of course, and lots of great pinups inside of some of the female stars of the Aspen universe. We've got some variants from Aspen today as well. This is a Journey #1 signed variant, signed by J.T. Krull. It's signed and numbered, and there is the certificate of authenticity. We've also got these J. Scott Campbell variant covers for both Journey #2 and Kara's Magic #2. Here is The Victories, issue number 2. Kurt Busiek's Astro City, issue number 1, has 2 covers. Son of Merlin, issue 5 of 5. Invincible Universe number 3. Shadow Man number 7 from Valiant. And this is 8-bit month with Valiant, so here is the Shadow Man 8-bit variant cover. Archer and Armstrong, issue number 10. And here's the Archer and Armstrong 8-bit variant. Transformers, Robots in Disguise number 18. Here is the variant for that book. East of West, issue number 1 gets a 4th printing, and issue 3 is new on shelves today. From Vertigo, we have Django Unchained, issue 4 of 6. Here's the Django Unchained variant. And finally, from the small press books today, well, even though it's kind of owned by Marvel, we have Kick-Ass 3, issue number 1, and this is actually the 4th installment of the Kick-Ass series. There are 6 covers to this comic book. Here's the first, the second, the third, 4th. That's a very Jim Carrey looking Colonel Stars and Stripes by Mark Silvestri. The 5th, and the 6th. Now, you might be noticing the words along the bottom. That's Mark Millar's clever trick to try to get you to buy all 6 covers. Of course, we at Stadium are not going to complain if you do. It says, "Evil prevails when good men do nothing. Justice forever." Moving on to DC Comics, we've got Ami Girls, issue number 4, featuring Sinestra. Phantom Stranger, issue number 9. Dial H, issue number 13. Here's Earth 2, issue number 13, along with the Earth 2 variant cover. Legends of the Dark Knight, issue number 9. The Movement, issue number 2. Stormwatch number 21. And here's Swamp Thing, issue number 21. Batwing, issue number 21 with an awesome cover by Ken Lashley. Here's Green Arrow number 21. Action Comics number 21. Here is the Action Comics combo pack cover and the variant cover. Green Lantern number 21 featuring the new creative team of Robert Venditti and Billy Tan. Here is the combo pack cover and the variant cover, which is new and interesting. It seems that they've, instead of replicating the cover for the book, they've taken a panel from the interior of it. They've also put the story arc name at the top, Relic Follow the Lightsmiths, and it says Variant 1 on it. So I don't know if DC is going to eventually move all their variants over to this format. Here's Detective Comics 21, Detective combo pack cover, and the variant cover. Now, for those of you following comic book news, you may know that DC has just announced that the month of September will be DC Villains Month, and they will be treating us to a whole bunch of different villain comics with a 3D cover, which is pretty crazy. The other interesting thing about it is there's going to be multiple villain comics in a month. For instance, you know, the title of Batman will be replaced by the Joker, which will be issue 23.1, and then another villain, which will be 23.2, and 23.3, and 23.4. So some titles are going to have 4 villain tie-ins, some are only going to have 2 and 3, and some books are only going to have 1. So we're waiting for more information on all that from DC, but I am excited about the 3D covers. They do look kind of cool. Hopefully they're not like the cheesy lenticular covers that they used to have in the 90s, and that they've improved on the technology somewhat. But we'll have to wait and see. It looks really cool. I'm excited. DC always likes to do something big in September to celebrate the anniversary of their, I guess, relaunch. My only concern, though, is that it does seem like they are pushing the boundaries as far as number of books you'll have to buy if you want to get all of the villain books. Doing the whole Marvel-style thing with the decimal point numbering, not really a big fan of that. Moving on to Marvel, we've got the end of X Factor. This is part 1 of 6, X Factor issue 257. Here's the final issue of Winter Soldier. This is issue number 19. Inevitably will be relaunched when the Captain America Winter Soldier movie comes out, or before then. Fearless Defender is issue number 5 with a very Street Fighter-esque cover. Red She-Hulk number 66. The last and final issue of Daredevil End of Days. Thor the Dark World Prelude. This is issue 1 of 2. The Ultimates, issue number 25. Thunderbolts, issue 10. Iron Man, issue number 11, continues the story of the secret origin of Tony Stark. Here is the Iron Man variant cover, which is actually part of a themed month for Marvel, the Wolverine Through the Ages variants. Just as one Daredevil series ends, another begins. This is Daredevil Dark Knights, issue number 1. Thanos Rising, issue number 3. We've got Avengers, issue 13. Avengers Arena number 10. Cable and X-Force, issue number 9. Here is the Wolverine Through the Ages variant for Cable and X-Force, issue 9. All New X-Men number 12. And the Wolverine variant for that book. Superior Spider-Man, issue 11. Age of Ultron, issue number 9, with Wolverine stabbing Wolverine. What's that all about? Here is the issue number 9 Ultron variant. And here's the other variant for the book. Remember that most of the books you saw today are available the same day as they're available in print through our digital comics web store powered by Comixology. You just head over to stadiumcomics.com and click on the links on the right hand side of the screen. That'll take you to our DC Comics digital web store and our web store for all other publishers. We do prefer print comics to digital, but if you're going to buy them anyway, you might as well buy them from us. Every time you buy one, a couple cents gets kicked back to us and helps us pay for things such as a new paint of coat at our new store. Which is opening on June 29th. On last week's video, apparently, I meant to say a coat of paint and said a paint of coat. It was pretty funny. I get tongue-tied a lot. Usually I edit that stuff out. Didn't catch it that time. Speaking of our new store, it is opening on June 29th, 2013, which is a Saturday, and it's also the start of a long weekend here in Canada because we have Canada Day on Monday, July 1st. But it's also going to be free graphic novel day at our new location. So anybody who comes into the store that day and makes a purchase, no matter how big or small, will receive a free graphic novel to go along with their purchase. So hopefully we'll get to see you all there. Can't wait to show off the new place. We're also going to have the very talented Mr. Michael Walsh joining us to sign copies of his newly released, well, it will be newly released then, X-Files Season 10, Issue number 1 comic. You may also be familiar with Michael's work from Comeback by Image Comics. Head over to stadiumcomics.com to get all the details on that event.
Okay, so last week we asked you guys to ask us some questions for the live Q&A, and we actually gave out the prizes for that during the live Q&A. We have a new contest to win a copy of Kick-Ass number 3. If you were going to kick the ass of any superhero, who would it be and why? Personally, I'd kick the ass of the Hulk just to show my dominance, you know? Maybe I can challenge him to a game of Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Destroy him like I destroyed other people.
Whoa.
So let us know whose ass you'd kick and why. And the winner will get a copy of Kick-Ass number 3.
All right, everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and check out all the other awesome shows there, such as Ricky's Flavorful Reviews with Buns and Nick, Previews Reviews, which we're going to have a new episode of soon, but we haven't filmed it yet. Check out our store exclusives, stadiumcomics.com/exclusives. Connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on our screen, and we'll see you all next time for episode 137 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your comics this week.